We just finished testing the Splendor 220 Odyssey IO. This is the all-new boat from Splendor, and it's still a catamaran hull on a deck boat body, and that's something you don't get very often, is some seaworthiness. We tested the 220 Odyssey IO with the Mercruiser 5.0 liter engine, which is a 260 horsepower IO. Got on plane in 2.7 seconds with very minimal bow rise. Sometimes on deck boats you get a pretty healthy amount of bow rise, but not this one. To 30 miles an hour in 6.8 seconds with a top speed of 43 miles an hour. You know, one thing I love about this catamaran hull, it stays nimble at any speed, even when you're pre-planing. So if you get in kind of rough conditions, you can really pick and choose your speed, and you're not wallowing, you still have full control. Now with the hull, when you start going faster, you're getting air down the middle of the tunnels, and you start floating a little bit, and you can take some pretty rough waves, really good conditions. One thing this boat does well is turn. Very on-deck boat like that regard, and it actually leans in a little bit, which most catamarans don't do that. Brandon, you guys have something new for us this year. Tell me about it.
Well, we finally got our all-new 220 Odyssey. We're really starting to gear more towards the lake markets, but still have the catamaran hull design, so it can still perform on the bigger waters.
Nice. This front section here, I love this conversation pit kind of look here. What can we do up here?
Well, we really stepped away from some of our larger boats and made this just a flexible seating option. You obviously have your 4 standard jump seats, but what's included is you can actually make it a full bench for just the lounging days.
Right. Now, you said fishermen can be accommodated here?
Yeah, it makes a great spot to use as a leg rest where they can lean out and cast a line.
Nice. Now, what about up front?
Up front, we still have mini lounge packages, we have the fishing packages, but we still include standard, the front boarding ladder.
Nice. I'm seeing some new styling like this grass mat here. Is this a new thing for you guys?
Yes, this is what we call the snap-in aqua mat. It's an addition to the snap-in carpet. What's nice about this is it's a vinyl based. It doesn't absorb the dirt and water, so you're going to get longer life out of it, and it makes its styling a little more unique.
Nice. Let's head back and see what else we have going on. Brandon, it looks like we have some real pizzazz going on here. What do we have?
Well, what you're looking at is the standard Odyssey Helm. But what's best yet is because the Odyssey is such a new boat, we're doing a lot of still minor tweaks to it. So further on down the line, we're going to have full instrumentation, both compatible with the Mercruiser vessel view and the Volvo Pentaglass cockpit, specifically for the Odyssey boat.
Nice. And what do we have going on here?
Well, this is your standard full instrumentation dash with your Jensen Bluetooth stereo. What's nice about that is you can connect any Bluetooth device, use it as your remote control, and enjoy a day on the water.
Nice. Let's head back further. I want to check out that jump seat in the back there. Brandon, I love this hot tub seating here. This is really comfortable.
Well, that's a great point, Alan. What we really did on the Odysseys is we have to maximize space because we are 2 feet shorter from our flagship Sunstar. And this seat really gives you kind of the appeal and luxury of a nice larger boat.
And you still have lots of room back here too.
Plenty. You're still rated for up to 10 people. Plenty of room to move about on a day on the water.
Boy, the storage compartment, Brandon, really shows you the benefit of the catamaran design.
Right. Unlike your typical V-bottom hull, we have extreme amounts of storage on the side of the boats.
Well, Brandon, what do we have for storage up front here?
Well, in lieu of the head like you'd have on our much larger models, the Odyssey offers 2 twin tanks that offer massive amounts of storage for life vests, skis, fishing poles. As you can see, they're quite deep.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Brandon, you know, I've ridden on Splendors over the years, and I'm just incredibly impressed with the handling, especially in rough conditions. You know, that's something you don't see on a deck boat. Seaworthiness and stuff like that usually doesn't happen, but I also love you guys do your own thing, and a lot of the inboard, outboard boats have a really high swim platform, but you guys have found a way to drop it down to the water.
Oh, thank you, Alan. We definitely aren't afraid to be unique. As you can tell, our whole business is that way, but that swim platform there makes for a great way to get in and out of the water with ease.
I don't guess we're going to be changing that catamaran hull design anytime soon, are we?
Not in the near future.
Cool. For more information on the Splendor 220 Odyssey IO and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water. That Mercruiser has a little growl to it, doesn't it?